this 2003 Jeep. It's going to be our subject today. It has a 3.7 liter engine, and the problem is it overheated the other day. When it overheated, you have two chambers in this overflow tank for the radiator. One which stores fluid in it, and you can see the line here where it was supposed to be filled to, and then it flows over when it overheats into this tank. This tank had fluid in it and was boiling up and spewing out this little port in the back, dripping down on the engine and causing the fluid to evaporate off the manifold and look like the engine was smoking. By the time I got to the car, my son had it pulled over with the hood up. The temperature gauge was right in the middle, right in the center, and I noticed he was running the air conditioner. So we turned the air conditioner off and was able to actually drive it home. Got lucky, didn't have too many stops. After I replaced the temperature sensor, I realized that I had an engine code and my fan was still not coming on. I took it to AutoZone and they read the code and told me my fan relay was out. So I bought a fan relay and put that in there. And here's the fan relay. I don't know if you can quite make it out. Is that device behind these hoses here on the fender well. This is not the factory fan relay. It's a little different, the aftermarket. This is the factory relay. It's easy to get to, 2 bolts, take it right off. After I replaced the fan relay, my fan motor still didn't work. So I decided to test it. I removed this clip, which is push the little red thing out, squeeze, clip comes off. I turned it around and ran some leads directly from the battery to here and could not get the fan to operate, which is odd because it operated when I disconnected the temperature sensing unit. So at this point, I'm getting a lot of different information, and a lot of people have had problems with it, so I decided to throw the kitchen sink at it. I go out and buy fan assembly. Don't buy an aftermarket fan assembly. It was a total piece of crap. I took it back after I got it out of the box and just bought the fan motor. This assembly comes off. It is very simple. There are 2 bolts. There's one right there, right next to that clip, and one underneath that hose. You can see it right there. After you take those off, there's a little clip down here that just slides in behind a bracket. You just pull up on it and then pull out on that over the clip, and the whole thing raises out. This is the old motor. I'm not going to take the new motor out, but I'll just show you that this had 3 bolts holding it in that bracket. There was a spring clip through this shaft holding the blades on here, and these fit in little footprints in that. So I just took a screwdriver and a hammer and tapped that spring clip out, and the plastic blades came off, which exposed the bolts. I took the 3 bolts off, and the whole thing came out, and then I put the new one in, and voila, it's fixed. Now, to reset the engine codes, I disconnected the ground lead on the battery for about 10 minutes, and that reset all my engine codes. What I learned from this was, if your coolant temperature sensor goes out, you'll get an engine light on. If your fan relay goes out, you'll also get an engine light on. But if your fan motor goes out, you do not get an engine light. So you can assume that if your car is overheating and you have no engine lights coming on, and your fan is not working, then it is the fan motor. So just skip all the things I did, replace the fan motor, and you'll be back in business. Alright, had plenty of time for the codes to reset. So I've attached the battery cable back in. See, no engine light anymore. So let's go back out. I think you can tell that fan is running. Fan motor replaced and fixed the problem. Right now I'm working on another problem. But anyway, I hope this helps somebody out there.